All right, I want to start off by saying I by no means have glass skin, as you can clearly see. It's still something that I really struggle with. I have a lot of blackheads, clogged pores, and acne scars, but that is something that I'm working on right now. However, I did go from this to this. I'm going to show you exactly how I did that and how you can do it for yourself as well. So just a little background. I go to school in NYU Shanghai. So I went to China in spring 2022, about 3 years ago now. Wow, that's crazy. And that's when I took this photo. I was stressed, I wasn't eating well, and I was just trying every single product that I could get my hands on. I was blindly using just a bunch of products that I found that I thought would work for me in these I don't know, stores like Watson's, and just ordering them online as well. Just getting different stuff that was like, get rid of acne, get rid of these pores or whatever. And I was just buying all these different products and just using them without really understanding how they would affect my skin and if they actually fit my skin type. So there's a ton of skincare products out there, but knowing my skin type allowed me to narrow down the products. I did a bunch of research for a while, just going on YouTube, seeing all these like 10-step Korean skincare routines and all these different products that are trending right now. And it was very difficult to determine which ones I should actually use. But my skin didn't actually start improving until I did these 3 things. The first one was improve my diet. So I found that a lot of oily foods, instant ramen, and fried stuff really makes my acne a problem, and it makes my skin even oilier. Whoa, am I stupid? It makes it even worse. Okay, so I started avoiding those foods and replacing them with whole organic ones. Second one was I improved my sleep quality, and the way that I do this was by making my room extremely dark when I sleep, lowering the temperature fairly cold. Oh, and staying off my devices at least 30 minutes before I go to sleep. This dramatically improved my sleep quality and helped with my skin. So the third one was to actually reduce the number of steps that I was introducing into my routine. So I simplified it. I just went to cleanser and then moisturizer. And then for the mornings, it was cleanser, moisturizer, and then sunscreen. That's pretty much all you need for the basics. And then when I wanted to add more stuff in, such as exfoliators, what else is there? Retinols and other things like that, I would slowly integrate them into the routine. So I would introduce them one at a time instead of all at once. Because what I was doing was in the past, I would go out, buy a bunch of products that I thought would work really well, and then use all of them at once. And if you use like 5 new products at the same time and your skin inflames and it's really red and stuff, you don't know which of those 5 products caused the inflammation. However, if you slowly integrate them into your routine, you can tell which one works for you and which ones do not work for you. So after doing those 3 things for a while, my skin started clearing up, and here is what I learned. For me, my acne is rather hormonal, so it reacts a lot to my stress levels. So if I'm super stressed, I'm gonna get a lot of acne. My skin's not gonna be good. It's gonna be nasty. Even if I have a ton of stuff going on, I can remain calm and reduce my stress levels as much as possible because I have specific routines and habits to fall back on that help reduce the stress. This includes journaling, reading, meditating. Morning and night routines are very regimented, and I don't like those being disturbed, and all of those are away from my devices, so this helps me keep my stress levels down and have some consistency throughout my days. So I talked about diet earlier, but I didn't understand it was actually this important, especially fermented foods and yogurt and other foods with probiotics that help with your gut microbiome. So I've incorporated a lot of those foods now, such as kimchi, yogurt, and I started drinking kombucha a bit, not regularly because it tastes kind of weird, but maybe I'll develop a liking to it. But those are actually very good for your gut microbiome, and that has helped improve the quality of my skin. And those are for the basic routine. You could probably just click off this video right now and get glass skin if you want, okay? You just need to be consistent with it. However, here are some bonus tips that I want to leave you with before I end the video. And the first one is to wash your face after showering. So if you take a hot shower, then I would wash my face after the shower, not in the shower. I used to do that, but now I wash it outside the shower because the exposure to the hot shower, the heat and the steam from the shower loosens up the sebaceous filaments so that when you actually wash your face, you actually get into the pores on a deeper level, and it's a much better clean. If you don't take hot showers, like right now I'm on a dopamine detox, so I do cold showers. If I want to wash my face, you can boil water and use the steam. Bonus tip number 2 is to have a daily cleanser that you use. I use the La Roche-Posay Toleriane. I don't know how to say theirs. Whatever. I'm gonna put all my products in the comments. In the description, so don't worry about it. But I use that cleanser every day, and then I also have a specific exfoliating scrub, which you use about 2 to 4 times a week, 2 to 3 times. It depends on you, how often you're okay with exfoliating, right? I have really, really oily skin, so I have to exfoliate rather frequently. Introducing the scrub has allowed for a deeper clean, but you don't want to use it every day. All right, the next tip, it's a weird tip, and it's for the guys. So, yeah, don't jerk off. That actually makes my skin really bad. I don't know why. Yeah, it's something I experimented with a little bit. Yo, it's kind of weird. Don't come at me in the comments, but not pun intended. I found out the more that I did it, the worse my skin got, so that I just stopped doing it for a while, and my skin started improving. I don't know the science behind it. Maybe it's a psychological factor. However, this is based on my personal experience. It works for me, so you could try it out, see what happens. Let me know. And the last tip is to not use too many products. There's a lot of stuff out there. Like I mentioned earlier, chemical exfoliants, exfoliator scrubs, retinols, niacinamides. These are all powerful products. And if you use them all at once, some of them you can't even use together. I think chemical exfoliants you don't want to use with retinol. I believe that would be too much, because if you use too many products, it'll really damage your skin barrier. So less is actually more here. So when I developed my new routine, it had significantly less products than what I had before. That's all for this video. Don't worry too much about the products that you use. It's okay, even if they're not the newest, coolest, trendy products that Chaewon uses, right? Use what works for you, because that's what you can stick to. I've struggled with acne for the longest time, so if you're still struggling with it, don't give up. There's still hope. Take what I talk about in this video and apply it, and you will see results. I promise you. Okay? So if you don't, let me know. And if you have any other questions, feel free to drop in the comments. All right, see you in the next video. Peace.